Yesterday we had all kinds of dramas. It was just one of those days. The car felt quick, but the lap time wasn't there. It felt quite balanced, so we went back to an old setup just to make sure, see what was going on. And as we went out in the dummy grid for the race, I pushed the clutch in and I felt the clutch was only half a clutch of what it normally is, so I knew we had a problem. And then when I went to select a gear, it wouldn't go in gear, so I knew the clutch was gone. So I let the whole grid pass me on the warm-up lap, and then there was trouble in the grid. There was a delayed start. So on the delayed start, they allowed me back on the front row, which was a bit nervous because I wasn't sure what the clutch was going to do. And so we put it on the front row, and sure enough, there wasn't any clutch there. So when the lights went green, I turned the car off and selected gear and popped the clutch up and started the car on the starter motor, which it didn't really like, but it got away eventually, and we were last by turn one. But then we had a pretty good fight back, so can't complain with the car with no clutch.
So you came back after race one, and what was the feeling in the garage? What did you say?
So we knew it was within the gearbox, and then all day we had the feeling that we were down in engine power. Our top speed wasn't there from previous rounds, and we couldn't really explain it, so we thought it was engine power. So since we had to take the gearbox off, it's not much more work to change the engine. So the boys were looking for a late night, plenty of enthusiasm, and yeah, so we took the gearbox off, repaired that, a few hours work, and then engine off, swapped the new engine, all new fluids all the way around, and it's a bit of a late night, but when you have a good day, you forget about the late night. Yeah, so with all those changes, the out lap was pretty important, the warm-up lap, so we're checking oil pressure, water temperature and all that, and it was all alright. And when I got to the start line, I felt the clutch was different and probably better than it ever has. So I think we found not just a leak in the cylinder in there, we found part of the mechanism loose. So I think that might help my poor starting technique, because I got away for a pretty reasonable start, even though I was cautious. So on the next one, I'm quite comfortable getting into it a little bit more and stamping on it a bit earlier without it stalling. So yeah, we went from 7th on the grid, and we fought our way all the way back to 2nd, and we were doing the best lap times we've done all weekend. So with a tyre that's wearing away to do a good lap time, it's you know, it brings the morale in the team back up that we can still do it.
Finding more speed yesterday.
Yeah, we're finding more speed easily. Yesterday I didn't feel there's anything left back in the car, and the lap time wasn't there. So now I feel there's a lot left in the car, and the lap time's back to where we should be. So yeah, it was a great race to get back to 2nd, and it's going to make a great race for the next one. P2 on the road, and then post-race we got a 5-second penalty for jumping the start. So we went and saw the stewards about that, but they didn't want to listen to us. It is what it is, and now I'm getting so much better on the starts. I'm pushing the limit of getting off the line quick, so just have to be a bit more careful next time, and we'll see what we can do. And the best bit was we worked all night on it, and we found out why, and we came back a lot stronger today. The brakes are the best they've ever been. The car, the wear over the 3 races is getting better and better. From first race to the last race, we're not getting much drop off anymore, so we're definitely moving forward and can't wait for the next one.